Amy, I have a project for us tonight. We're going to play a retro computer game on this Commodore 64.
This brand new computer.
It does look nice, doesn't it? So this, I'm going to give you a little introduction to this. So this is an original Commodore 64 case, clearly, and keyboard. And then when I painted it cherry red, because there's nothing I will not paint red, I put a piece of tape down so that this was preserved. This is the original color. What's in here, though, is a little unusual. This is my C64 Reloaded Mark II. So there is this gentleman that makes new motherboards for Commodore 64. So all the chips, the two CIA chips, I've got two SID chips, the VIC chip, which is video interface chip, and the CPU, which is the 6510, are all from C64s around the room. Old ones that I pulled off. But the motherboard's new, and the nice thing about that is I'm not worried about a 30-year-old capacitor exploding on me.
Fire.
I can use a brand new modern power supply, and so I think it's just, kind of safer. So this is the machine, but it's not emulation.
It's just a computer inside of a case.
It's still running on all the original chips. I'm gonna screw it back together now that I've shown you.
It's so clean inside.
It is. It's clean. Thank you.
It's so clean. There's no computers that are clean inside anymore.
I'm good at it.
I can tell where you had tape.
Yeah, I wanted to preserve the serial number, and I decided not to OCD that
this is
going
on the
around
bottom.
those edges. Yeah. So there's another little swatch of the original paint. All right.
Is it paint or plastic? It is paint. Is it paint or just the color?
No, that's the color of the plastic. That's paint. All right. So modern power supply. For this, I use this little guy, who is the reason I have this additional monitor on my desk, because my big computer monitor is right there, is solely for this purpose because it's old and has a VGA input. So this box will convert what we're doing into VGA. Now, I have a couple other accessories to show you too.
Yeah, VGA, old times.
I want you to tell me which one is lighter. This SD to IEC conversion that lets you use an SD card as a disk drive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Or this disk drive.
I don't know, I'm gonna have to hold it.
Yeah.
It's
I can't believe you can hold this with one hand. This weighs like so much more than the C64. Yep. We're gonna go with the little one.
Yeah, I like this one. Okay, here's this.
Although we actually have no reason to use it unless we wanted to save our programs.
Damn, I'm having big retro flashbacks of all these connectors.
I know, right? So this is the IEC connector that all C64s have, and then this.
We're showing our age. I'm like, are you?
That's the name of our channel. We're
old.
We're Gen Xers, which means we're A, in our 40s, and B, nostalgic for the 80s. That's what we are. That's the definition of Generation X, is people nostalgic for the 80s.
I didn't know what I was. I'm a Generation.
Oh, heck yes you are. How did you not know
I
that?
don't know. It doesn't make it.
Okay, the point is it gets power to this from the cassette port drive. That's what this bit is. Isn't that clever? Isn't that clever? Alright, so I'm just going to leave this off. Okay. I just wanted to show it to you. This is my Epix Fast Load Reloaded cartridge. All of these are from The Future is 8-bit. The Future was 8-bit.
The Future was 8-bit.
And I can put links in the description to these and other treasures, but right now...
And you just got... Where did you pick this up? Just like
thrift
at a
store.
random...
Yeah. Alright, so... Typing.
Oh my god. And that's gonna get... Is it on?
I can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Typing on one of these is loud.
Oh, damn. We can capture this?
This is what you were required to do when you turn on a Commodore 64, is type this program.
Good. Go to 10.
Oh,
Go
thank
to.
you.
Because we all guess.
Yay!
We all know this. Remember you should be able to change batch files in DOS? So it would change the C prompt?
Truthfully, the hardest thing about going back this far is trying to use DOS commands from the 90s, because I'll be like, dir, no.
Yeah, I'm going to try to use Linux commands.
Yeah, for this it's like load and then in quotation marks $sign if you want everything, and then comma 8 and it'll read from the disk drive.
Oh, I don't know.
And then it'll be like, I've done that now, and then you say list and it'll,
Okay.
yeah.
Damn.
But I just, yeah, and I'll type dir or I'll type CLS to clear the screen. That does not work. I don't know.
LS, you know?
Nope.
No.
Anyway. Are you ready to see the game that we're gonna play?
Mm-hmm.
It's right here.
What?
And it's a book.
Tell me more.
So these are a series of books. They're called Micro Adventures. This is number 1. Space Attack.
Good place to start.
We're gonna play Space Attack. So these were written for, as best I can tell, middle schoolers.
Or 40-year-old women.
Yep. And it was written by 2 women, Eileen Buckholtz and Ruth Glick, and I looked them up, and they both have like 50 bajillion romance novels to their name.
That's awesome.
Both of them wrote under like 3 different pseudonyms, but get this, Buckholtz, and that's her real name, she worked for the Department of Defense for like 30 years.
What?
I think she might have been
Like
kind of cool.
kind of important.
Pretty much a big deal. So she's basically an author in her spare time.
When she's not...
When she's not saving the world. Okay, so the plot of this book is that we, the reader, who is always referred to as you, so it's like genderless. Like, it's possible that someone could talk to us or about us in a way that would make explicit our sex, but I'm just going to pretend that we're 40-year-old women. And that's rounding down.
It's not hard to imagine.
Okay, so we're members of ACT, which is the Adventure Connection team. And
Forced acronym.
Yeah, and our job is to defend good against evil, and evil is a group called BRUTE, which is an acronym, again, for the Bureau of Random Unlawful Terror and Evil, which...
They just put it in the name.
It's better t-shirts, probably.
T-shirts.
Yeah, so...
Hi, I'm evil.
Basically, chapter 1 begins with us getting awakened from sleep, and...
I'm already cranky.
Okay. And being mad about it. So we get woken up and told... This is not a drill, and this gibberish pops out of our printer.
Oh, do we have to type that in?
Eventually. But what we have to type in is this program, which then will allow us to enter these strings and get the decrypted message. So, given that this book is conveniently...
Like 5 pages long?
Well, like glue-bound. One of us is going to hold it, and the other is going to type. Do you want to be the typist or the holder?
Well, you're more in the typing territory. So.
Am I, though? Because
you're
you
right
just
there.
saw me just go to nowhere statement.
But I'm not going to do any better if I'm doing it vertically.
Stay there.
It's not exactly.
No. It comes to you. Okay. 10. Space. Okay. Go to 10. Go to 10. Enter. 111. End.
E-N-D. Ed! You're dead!
Ed!
You're dead. Is your
Ed.
E-N-D.
Ed!
How do we feel about this?
Hit enter.
Let's restore.
Hit list. Right type list. There's our program!
Alright, and it...
It's so cute. Alright, you ready to run it?
Oh, yeah. What? Yeah, it says ready. Is it running?
No.
No.
Type R-U-N and hit enter.
It's been a while. Like, a long... What is wrong with my thing? That is correct.
That is correct. We are great at this.
It only broke on the first line.
Oh.
That's what I have this hidden in the back here for.
What could be wrong?
Mm-hmm.
That is exactly what that says.
Yeah, there's nothing different.
There's nothing wrong with it. Syntax error in 10.
10.
According to this, it's not. Because, see, there are some of these programs where you have to
Variations.
see, and if yours isn't checked, you have to go to the back and make the corrections. Oh, this is going to be fun. What could the syntax error be? I'm so mad about it.
I know. Well, yeah, it's gonna be like, you go basic for this and see what you would do for a method
that reminded
string.
me. Before we even started, I wanted to poke something. Hang on.
Well, this is good.
I wanted
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna remember
Okay.
from back in the day.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to turn the text white.
Oh yeah.
Maybe in
That's
white.
Maybe it'll work now that
It'll
it's
work.
white.
Actually, while we're at it, you want to poke some other? We could change any color we want. You poke it to the memory address where that value.
You literally
poke
the
the value into the memory address.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So in that 646
I mean,
is the
you're-
memory address of the text.
I mean,
file,
you're like-
which I had to go look up just now.
I mean, is it like machine language?
That's pretty close.
Memory is part the place.
I mean,
the
it's
place
not,
in the
it's not
memory.
assembly because it's like poke as a command is a level of. I mean, I didn't just enter a string of ones and zeros, so it's not machine language, and it's not assembly because those
I
are
would be
even shorter.
impressed.
But
If you just
it's
zero ones,
pretty.
zeros.
You're on the hardware.
Yeah, you are pointing directly
See, here
to
are the
parts of
memory
the memory.
addresses for colors.
Memory
so
address.
if we want.
That's wild.
If we want to change the screen frame, we would poke one of these color values to 53280.
You want to screen grab that so the kids can see it.
53.
This is what we did for fun.
Somehow.
We literally did stuff
Um,
like this for fun.
purple?
Well, you know I like purple. That looks pink.
You're welcome.
Does it work?
Yeah, it turned the.
Oh, the background!
It turned it's called the screen frame. But yes, it turned it purple. Okay, so nothing worked, and we can't decode our message because we literally got a syntax error in a perfectly typed line 10. I'm gonna bail on that. And in the next chapter, so we can infer from reading that what the secret message was you,
Because then it just tells you in the next page.
you, a middle school aged boy, or possibly old women, are going into space. We're needed, you see, because they need a computer expert.
Me and Elon.
So we get kidnapped, and now we're in a van, but we're taken to Tuttle Air Force Base.
It took a dark turn.
Where we're going to get on the spaceship. Oh, our code name is Orion.
Orion, is this a true crime
My bell. It
podcast?
has no strings.
Which is what I'm interested in.
So looking at the code, see, here's the thing. You type in the whole program, and if you run it, the rocket overheats and explodes on the launch pad. And it literally
Wait,
prints,
are we in it?
This has been your first and final act. Like, it's dead. Because the whole point is you, as the computer expert, have to figure out what's wrong with the program.
Oh.
And I'm relatively sure that what's wrong with the program, so we've got N is 10, If it's less than 0, then go to 90, and 90 is blast off. That's what we want.
Okay.
And then t minus n and counting, so it's going to count down. And then n equals n plus 1. And if n goes to over 100, then we explode. And then it just keeps looping that. And so I'm pretty sure the solution is to subtract 1 for n for each cycle rather than counting up. And then that would have fixed it. And instead of exploding on the launch pad,
count up.
do you want to try this one? Here's another alternative. So I've got my C64 here.
This is what got them to the moon.
This is they had a child who, yes, the launch program for Apollo was only 130 lines of BASIC. And by 130, I mean 13, because we're counting by tens. And they messed it up.
Yeah.
Which is why they needed ACT.
That's your final act.
The next thing is the same as the first thing, and we have another message to decode, so we're just going to go ahead and fail that. And at some point, we also have to correct the guidance software on a weapon system.
With basic.
With basic.
In basic.
So this is a game, and it's also a book.
Oh, that's good. I wish it did the thing.
I know, I'm so mad about it. I have an idea.
Okay. I mean, I wonder if it's like take the space out or something. I mean, that's really all I can
There's
think.
a space there.
I know, but it doesn't work. So I'm wondering if
Well, let's try it. I'll type.
Yeah. I mean, there's just not that many opportunities for it to break. Input can't be wrong.
Nothing in quotes should matter.
Nothing in quotes should matter.
Oh, I just... where did the...
Semicolon. It's been replaced.
Alright. Oh! Oh, it's working!
Oh, look,
You did it!
I debugged it!
Hey, look, it's gonna have a line error in line 90.
You sure will.
Oh, well, okay, let's try the gibberish. GPS!
Oh, well, should we fix the thing first? Because it'll just...
Oh, sure. Fine. We lost our whole program. I'm so mad right now.
This is what the past was like.
Okay, I do have one idea. As much fun as this has
I'm
been,
gonna drink.
and this has been fun,
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm turning it off.
Turn it off and turn it back on again.
What if we used emulation instead? This is a C64 Mini, and all it has inside it is a tiny little board that says FPGA. Now, this keyboard doesn't work, but that's okay. 2 reasons. 1, I've ordered a kit to make a keyboard that works, and 2, we just plug in a keyboard.
It's just for show.
The keyboard is.
Because it's just this like
Yeah.
This is the computer.
You're right.
Okay. But it's so cute. Yeah, USB port, HDMI port, and that's micro USB. This is definitely.
This is new.
This is not old.
Okay, micro USB is here. HDMI.
Check.
Satan. And now we'll see if my wireless keyboard will work.
Seems to want to be on. Dude, did you just use your mind to do that?
You know I did.
What did you didn't move and it just came on all of a sudden.
Alright, this is the
What is that?
joyous stickness. So I'm going to work. Here we go. Basic! So this is our mouse. Now will it detect our keyboard?
Oh, that's asking a lot. Oh my god!
Look at the... Oh wait! I want to see if that poke works.
Oh,
It just
yeah,
went
yeah.
way too far.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Okay, out of data, Eric. Good.
Uh-huh. Poke. My memory address is 646. My color is 1.
He's working.
Poke. My memory address is 53280.
We need like this video captured.
Purple. There we go. This is easier to type on.
Yes, god dang.
Oh.
Fact.
It's like now I'm trying to go to the old one.
Yeah. You don't realize how much this is internalized, which is a good thing.
Oh god, there's no break key. Escape? Yes.
Oh, thank god.
Yeah, and
I'd probably just crack
this is like a choose your own adventure from hell because
you have to write it as you go.
You get to see what your adventure is going to be. You get a preview as you type in the program.
Building the plane.
If you can get to line 80, airlock is open. You may proceed. If you get to 100, security violation. 110, print intruder is terminated. 130 is SOS sent to control center. So you got kind of a halfway, but
I can type in what I want. Be like, you win a pony.
You win a pony. Is what we should
There's
type.
no losing.
You wish you were in charge of selecting the data and she was writing this program. But since she has 0 computer experience, you know that's only wishful thinking.
Because girls can't know computers.
Okay, but to be fair, I'm pretty sure she's like a colonel in the Air Force. Like, she knows some stuff.
Okay, good.
Access.
All I know is, do I get a tiny pan pizza from Pizza Hut?
If you read the whole series, because you get 1 point for each book. How many books did you have to read to get a pizza?
I want to say 5.
I want to say 5 too. Get ready to be gassed? Wait a minute, what is this?
That took a turn.
I guess you have us over a barrel, so to speak, she says, playing directly to the big brute's ego. Brute is still in all capital letters.
Let's see what they do.
Oh, it's an android. If she can keep the big brute busy so he doesn't have time to reprogram the android. We are programming Lieutenant Commander Data.
Before he existed.
Enter password. Disabled. If the string is disabled, then go to 170. Print. Get ready to be gassed. If the string is Scorpio,
it's nice it warns you.
Then go to 170. Get ready to be gassed. How do I get to 140?
How do you get not gassed?
I don't know. All circuits shut down.
I mean, you
really turn me off is something the android could say to us. Again. By the time you see this, it will be too late for ACT. ACT is our organization. Not too late to act.
Yes.
Which my brain doesn't.
I would put 2 act.
Get ready to be gassed.
Sound cake.
Print. That's the gas.
It's a gas.
It's gonna fart on you. Okay, we have to program the farting robot.
Okay.
To be honest, there are so many loops in this. I can't just reading it tell what it does because you've got the K loop and the I loop.
Yeah, this is not object oriented.
Right. It's subject oriented. What is the predecessor to object-oriented programming?
The predecessor?
I mean, what would you call this?
Basic.
Yeah, I have been. Oh, crap. So, our C64 is not checked here.
Oh.
So, we've got to go to page 118 to figure out what modifications to make.
This is so much fun if I'm a child.
We are children having fun. Oh, damn.
What?
Look at the C64 changes.
Whoa!
It's all poke commands.
Oh, it's not any focus at all.
Boom. Look at all those pokes. It's all pokes, but we like Pokemon.
So it's just changing. Does poke? What is poke? Is a generic thing.
Poke just
changes.
writes a value to address in memory.
So God only knows. So you can do anything with poke.
Yes, and in this case, everything. We're doing the whole program.
Do the whole program in poke.
We are gonna poke
0010.
We're gonna poke data.
Pokemon.
So lines. I'm gonna write in the book.
But it's a classic.
And it's a first edition. In pencil. That's gross.
On pencil.
Alright. 70, 80, 85, 90, 110, 120, 130. So 70 through 130.
Whoa. Okay, so at least you're replacing it?
I'm just marking which ones we need to go
But in other words,
back.
we just
Yeah.
substitute. It's not like you add it.
No. 190, 200,
Something,
and
really.
210.
1,000 posts. So it looks like that's the sound part, and you were just literally writing...
Circuit
pointing it to the memory.
Yeah. Okay, so these are all... Well, we can look these up on the internet, what these addresses are.
I could have done it back in 1984, probably.
No. In 1984, you would have needed this.
I think it was 19.
The Commodore 64 user's guide would have been where you began your journey.
That's the internet.
But for all of this, you would need the Programmer's Reference Manual.
Which you have, thank God.
Yeah, I have it.
Well, you got to, because if you got the Commodore 64. Hooking your portable computer into a plug in the Android's back. Nice of him to cooperate.
Well, I'm glad, yeah.
You
Bend over.
Hang on.
Hey, Data, can I lift your shirt up?
Just hold still for like
Just hang on. I gotta open
20
this
minutes.
flap of skin. This skin flap.
while I type.
Do you have a USB port? Or do you work with a C64 cassette port? Or a user port? The fat one. Let's do that.
You call for a listing.
I bet Data has that in his back. Okay. Hit me.
Okay. You did. 240. Another end. I mean, this doesn't seem like there's a good happening.
All right.
There's
We gotta
no...
figure it out. So, hooking your computer to the Android point's back, you call for a listing of a control program.
I
and
need a
we
control
list it.
program. Data. Bend over.
And then we've got to find out why the program won't accept the Scorpio password, fix it so that the password will work, and run it.
I wish we would have done that before we typed it all in. Because now we're going to have to type another line.
Well, let's run it. Enter
It
password.
better not be in the middle of the poke section.
And we know Scorpio is the one it's supposed to accept. Get ready to be farted on. Fart. By the time you see this, you will be dead. Okay, so that's the fail scenario. So we gotta get it to accept the Scorpio password. So if the string Scorpio, then go to 170. We just need to change that to
a thing we want.
To
what's the good
part?
One
140.
Print all circuits set down. You really.
I'm changing line 40
because we want to shut it down.
Right.
Okay. Because I'm like, it all seems bad.
The string greater than or less than greater than. That must be greater than is equal to. Like equals would be in.
Like assigning a value. Equals.
But that's not assigning value. It's
right,
saying
so
if that's equal to it.
Okay.
Like x equals 4.
But why would it be?
But if x is equal to 4, it would be 2 equals.
But look at the line right above it, which is the same but different.
Okay, I don't know. Scorpio. Then go to, what is it we want to happen?
What we say, 140.
Alright.
There she goes.
Run.
Scorpio. We got still farted on.
Okay, that didn't work.
Why is this book for children too hard for it?
Wait! I gotta scroll up.
Also, it's supposed to be making sounds. You can't scroll up.
I can't scroll up.
Scroll up.
Is this password string, is that the error? Should it be S string instead of C string?
Yes, because to be assigned. Okay, what if C string? But well, here. Okay, no, because C string is
the password.
So it should. So that input is that, and if 70.
So we get guessed anyway.
If it's
we need to take out 20 and 30.
Cheat.
Well, we're reprogramming an Android. How are we cheating?
Is it the? Is it the good way? Is it not?
If this string is disabled, then go to 170. Like, it doesn't matter what you enter. You're going to 170.
But we put this to 140.
No, we put that to 140.
Yeah, that's what
we didn't put that to 140. But then it still wouldn't
But
matter
it
what
doesn't- yeah,
password
'cause-
we entered.
Yeah.
I'm taking out 20 and 30.
Done.
And now 40. Well, now it should work.